You're welcome. In this tutorial, we're going to be learning how to make this belt corset. It's a mini belt corset. Yeah. If this is the first time of joining us, you're welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, you're welcome. Please kindly like our video, share, and turn on your notification bell so you get notified each time we upload new video. That being said, let's go to the tutorial. So we'll be needing for what we're making. We're making let me say a corset belt. It's going to come through from it's going to start from your underbust. Then I'm gonna need to draft out my pattern. This is the fabric I'm using for it. My scissors, my chalk, that's the necessary tools I need, and my tape measurements. We are basically just going to alter the front and also some little alteration for the back. By now, I believe you know how to draft out your basic pattern. If you don't know how to draft out your basic pattern yet, please, I have a video on it on my channel. You can go watch that. Okay, so here I went in from this point. I went in by 0.7 here, and I marked it. That's from my nipple pan to my underbust. It's just a guideline we need. Now you can make it 0.5. It doesn't necessarily have to be that wide. 0.5 is perfect. So all I need to do is just place a curve ruler. If the point is starting from here, is 1 point. That I went down by 1.5 here. From here to here is 1.5. Then I just connect to my underbust, and this is it. So I will cut out, but let me just explain. Here is my waistline. The length is actually 5, but when I'm cutting, I'm going to make it 6 because I feel it's too short. I just want to sit on the high right of my waist. That's my lower waist. So I'm going to add one to make it 6. So the measurement I have here is from here to here is 5.5. So what happened is I did my measurement. I replaced the dots that I put here. So now I'm going to just cut out. Let's cut out. So like so. I hope you can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to cut out. Remember I said I went down by 1.5, so I've cut that out. So this is for the front panel. I'm going to take out my dart. So this is it. This is what we have. So when I'm cutting, I'm going to add my necessary allowance, 1 inch allowance. Here there is no allowance because I'm going to cut or fold. So remember I said this place you can make it 0.5. This place I went in by 0.7. Is your choice, totally your choice to make. If you're on a small size, if you do 0.7, it might be too big for you. So to be on the safe side, just use your 0.5. So here now, the back alteration, we're going to start. What I did was I marked a straight line from my underbust to my back. I indicated it at the back pattern. There's no zipper allowance, no zipper. So this is the pattern. I'm actually going to cut this place out. It's not needed. I went in by 2. So you can do 1. If you want to snatch more, you can do more than that, but I went in by 2. So this is not needed anymore. I'm going to cut it out. Please label your, what I failed to tell you was that this is just a normal straight pattern. You determine the length where you want your belt to stop, so you just do the alteration from the part you need, if that makes sense. So here is the back, CB. CB. This is my back. I just use CB just so I can know it. This is center front, side seam. So when I see the CB, I know where it's going to be. So that is it. You can actually do this directly on the fabric, but just for clarity purpose, my fabric is placed. Now I want to show you something. Let's assume if you want to do it directly on fabric. So what you do is you determine from your underbust. If I'm to mark, let me assume this is my baseline. I hope you're seeing it. This is my baseline. I just put then my underbust should be here. Then this, okay, I'm just going to mark a 1 inch because I need one. I started by 2, so I'm going to add 2 inch here. Then I will come in by, let's assume we're going in by 0.5 tutorial, just in case you want to draft directly on your fabric. So all you do is do your full length measurement, then you minus from your underbust. You just put, this should be my underbust. I need 21. So I'm just going to input it like so. I'll mark a straight line. So what I will do is, remember I've gone in by 0.5. So from there I'm going to take my dart leg. I'll just connect. Then just do my 0.5 just for contour sake. Sorry. You connect. So you come here, you just make a curve from here to here. Take your normal measurement. Let's assume I adjust my measurement. The waist is 8.5. The waist here. Just put your 8.5. You put seam allowance. Probably you replace your dart 1, then you put your seam allowance, and you just cut out. It's just that simple. It's just straight, nothing. Get it? So you cut out. This is for if you want to cut plain. The same thing you're going to do for the back. Then you minus your 2 or 1 because you're going to put a loop, a loop there. So that is it. Now let's go direct to what I was doing before. I hope this is clear. In case you want to cut directly on the fabric. But since that we've explained that, Now let's cut. I'm adding my 0.5. For this. So I've gone ahead to mark out all the these are all, I've placed all my pattern. So now we'll cut. It look better. So I'm going to use the same, I'm going to get another fabric to cut out the interface, then I'll show you the stitching process. So I've gone ahead to, I've stitched this part so you see what we're doing. This is going to be the top, the lining of it. That's where I put my boning. It's not a must you put boning. You can skip it if you don't have. So now we're going to, what you do is you open up your work. Please make sure you notch. There's how I notched mine. This is the side, this side. So make sure you notch yours. Put your arrows and notch so you know where is facing where. This is for this. So I will take it to the machine. You stitch. I added 0.5. Stitch on the allowance you added to it. This is the back. I'm going to do same for the back, and by the time we're done, this is what I'll have. Then when I'm done doing the front and the back, I will join it to make it a whole line. So let's do that. And I'm also thinking, I felt this place seems a little bit too big, so I might reduce it. I might take, because I did 0.7, so I might reduce it to 0.5. And yeah, that's it. Let's take it to the machine and sew. Then we'll come back, you couple it round. So now we are done. I'm just going to take it to the machine now and top stitch round. Then I will leave a space somewhere here where I will turn it out. So take yours to the machine and let's do so. I told us I was going to reduce here, so just take a look at what I'm doing. It's just, yeah, so I reduced the length, and so now it's not that pointy, so when I stitch again it will go down a little more. So let's stitch. So I'm done with it. This is what we have. So when you're if you're putting boning, if you're matching your boning, that's when you're matching it to turn it. Please make sure you're like 0.2 away, like, or 0.1 away from the boning, so that when you turn it, it will lap. Okay, because if you match very close to it, to turn will be difficult. So you match round and you leave like 5-inch allowance. Mine wasn't up to that. I actually struggled to turn but leave like 5-inch allowance, then so you have enough space to turn it. I can't bring it out because there's no much space to dip my hands in to turn it. But that being said, we are done. So what I'm going to do is to put an eyelet here and here. I will take it to, I have an eyelet, this, but I'm not using this. I'm going to take it to a commercial, because this is not, I want a wider one. I think this is, how many millimeter is this? I can't even remember. Okay, 5 mm. So I need a wider one. So I will take it to a commercial, where they put it commercial. I don't have the other big one. So make do with what you have, and make sure to subscribe. If you get to try this out, please let me know the outcome. Subscribe, like, and drop a comment if this video is helpful to you. All right, bye.